Hi, I'm John Milewski, host of Dialogue. On the set of Dialogue, where we just concluded a discussion that you'll be seeing soon on MHZ Network and around the country via radio. Our guests today are Andrew Selee, Gary Segura, and Matt Barreto. And we've been talking about the Latino electorate and what we learned from the census in 2010 and what are the political implications of a growing Latino population in the U.S. And gentlemen, let's start with the surprises. I mean, there's been a straight line here as far as trends, but what was most surprising about the 2010 census numbers?
Well, the 2010 differentiated for the first time from the 2000 and 1990 census for the Latino population growth by highlighting that the U.S.-born native-born population was growing faster than those new immigrants coming across. It's not just immigration that is driving the Latino population. It is a U.S.-born population, and I think people need to take stock of that.
And characterize the notion of a Latino electorate for us, Andrew. In our other discussion, you were mentioning how initially the Mexico Institute was looking at only Mexican immigration as it relates to the electorate, but you've had to expand your focus.
Yeah, really in places where Mexican immigrants live. I mean, immigrants from other countries live, from Guatemala, from Colombia, from Puerto Rico, who are native-born U.S. citizens by definition. I mean, so this is there really is a Latino, part of what has happened in this country is that, this is a very mobile society. You have a very diverse Latino electorate with very diverse heritage. And places where people are, and one of the things we found actually also even trying to look at Latino immigrants, sometimes that's even hard to separate out either from other immigrants, depending on what you're talking about, or from Latinos in general who are second and third and fourth and fifth generation. They're often common issues.
And Gary, where the rubber meets the road when it comes to casting votes, what is the current situation for both major political parties?
The Republicans are in pretty deep trouble with Latinos because they're widely perceived as being anti-immigrant and anti-Latino, and those two things are closely linked together. And our estimates are that Democratic vote share in the last election was in the neighborhood of 70%, perhaps 71% or 72% for Barack Obama in 2008. And I think looking forward, the Republicans have some work to do to recover.
Gentlemen, thanks. And I'll tell you that if you'd like to see more of the work of Gary and Matt and the statistical data, you can go to latinodecisions.com. .com or .org?
That's right.
Yes, .com. And if you'd like to see more of Andrew's work, that's at wilsoncenter.org under the Mexico Institute. And if you'd like to see the entire 30-minute interview, come to our website, the Wilson Center, and click on the Dialogue tab on the upper right-hand side. Thanks.